Robert Schumann was born on June 8, 1810, in the West Saxon city, Zwickau, Germany. His father, August, a successful publisher. His mother, Johanna, the daughter of a surgeon and a grandniece of German writer Lessing. Robert was their fifth and the last child, very handsome and popular with girls. He loved reading Byron and Heine in his childhood and started playing the piano at age 7. He was the leader of a student orchestra and a literature club in gymnasium. He lost his father at age 16 and under family pressure, reluctantly entered university as a law student. But he spent his remittance for drinking and pursuing women, and he got syphilis. In those years, he visited his ideal poet, Heine, on vacation. Later years, he composed Heine's song cycle, A Poet's Love. Eventually, he started to take lessons from a renowned piano teacher, Friedrich Wieck. He pursued a career in music, and thus got to know Wieck's 9-year-old daughter, Clara, a brilliant concert pianist at the time. Inspired by her, he practiced too hard and broke his finger, and therefore, he decided to concentrate on composition. His Opus 1, this Abegg Variations for piano, was composed at age 20. In 1834, Schumann inaugurated New Journal for Music. He started to write as a music critic. Franz Liszt said, Schumann brought literature closer to music. Same year, his piano work, Carnaval, including this piece, Chopin, was completed. They were the same age, and Chopin was his idol. At the time, Schumann felt growing attraction to a beautiful 16-year-old Clara Wieck. She returned his kisses, and they fell in love. But her father forbade them father meetings and came to court. Wieck was furious. For the next 5 years, they couldn't see each other. During these years, Schumann wrote great pieces for piano, but the stress from the long trial made him depression, became quiet and stone-faced. In 1838, he completed this masterpiece, Träumerei, from Scenes from Childhood. Clara played his pieces in her concerts, and that raised his reputation. They finally got married in 1840. Schumann was 30, and Clara was turning 21. Next year, their first child, Marie, was born. Schumann's best friend, Mendelssohn, was her godfather. Clara was busy raising children and having concerts, always playing Schumann's pieces from her repertoires. In 1850, Schumann became a musical director at Düsseldorf. By the end of this year, he completed his Symphony No. 3, Rhenish. But he suffered a strange ringing in his ears, and hallucinations began. Around this time, 20-year-old Brahms visited Schumann's household. Schumann, amazed by his talent, published an article entitled New Path. But soon, he committed suicide by drowning into Rhine. Then, he got into a private asylum. Brahms looked after Schumann's house and family during his absence. In his later years, his symptom of neurosyphilis got worse. Clara was forbidden to see her husband, so she finally visited him at first time in 2 years. Schumann smiled at her in a bedroom. He softly wrapped his arms around her. 2 days later, On July 29th, 1856, he rose to heaven. Blessed with 8 children through his life, he cherished the moment sharing a champagne with Clara after their concerts. When Clara had been performing and he was badly missing her, he took his eldest daughter, Marie, on an evening walk. She had said, "The evening star stands next to the moon, so it won't be so alone, doesn't it, Papa?" Moon and stars illuminate each other like Schumann and Clara. He was 46 years old.